3, 2, 1, action.
I'm here in the delightful city of Inverness with some geography researchers who have some evidence that this city is not great for people with disabilities. So, please can you tell me why you think this city is not suitable for people with disabilities?
Yes, well, the services are very important for disabled people. There's only one volunteering group in Inverness called the Larches Highland, which look out for disabled people and help them in their daily needs. So if they need to get to the hospital for an appointment, they can call on that. However, the problem is, because there's only one group for the 46,000 population, it's really hard to get hold of them, and what has been found is it's been exploited by people who don't really need the service to get to places that they want to, for like a free taxi service. So it's a problem that needs to be solved, because disabled people feel like they're being left out of social lives, and sometimes they can't get to the appointments they need to be getting to.
Okay, thank you. So what is it about this particular location that supports your argument?
So, as we know, over 1/5 of people in Scotland are disabled, so they need accessible services, this and that, but they just aren't living up to the suitable standards that are needed. Yes, there are services available, however, they're not good enough. People can't get to support services such as support groups or even, contact people, and they're just finding it difficult altogether. Yeah.
Okay. So I've been around the city today and I have seen some great evidence of places where there's fantastic accessibility for people. Does that not undermine your argument?
Well, I interviewed a woman in a shop, and she was an ex-carer in Inverness, down by the riverside, and she said as much as there are the basic necessities like ramps, railings, wider doors, stuff like that, it's not enough for everyone's disability. She said it's more of a top-down approach from people, and it's a lot, like, disability is a wide-ranging thing, and with a lot of people it's just not enough. She said she had extreme difficulty with a couple of her clients where when one was blind and autistic, the noises from the road and the braille on the floor wasn't enough for them, so they just needed more extended facilities, talking from the actual carer's point of view, more than people higher up with no on-floor experience making the decisions.
Okay, thank you. That's very comprehensive. So, final question to any of you then. How does being a geographer help us to understand Inverness as a city that could be better for people with disabilities?
I think that with being a geographer, you get to learn about how humans like to react with nature and other parts of the environment, and the city is a huge part of that environment. We know things like trees can help shelter things and reduce noise sometimes, and maybe lower air pollution if people have got disabilities with their lungs or whatever. So I do think that we can have a bit of background knowledge into maybe what parts of a city can be improved, even if it's to do with the basic planning processes of a city from the start. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, thank you. So there's lots that can be done. Okay, back to the studio. Thank you.
We missed something.
Oh, I think